Guys, with this director and with as star-studded of a cast as he had working with, how are none of y'all talking about this one? Allow me to fix that. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another brand new movie review. As always, everybody, I thank you all so much for stopping by. I really hope you enjoy your stay. And I'm super excited to be talking about this subject today. This time around, we're hopping onto HBO Max to take a look at their brand new exclusive film, No Sudden Move. Yeah, this is the new period mafia mystery directed by the one and only Steven Soderbergh and starring Don Cheadle, Benicio del Toro, David Harbour, and many more. I'm telling you guys, this movie is stacked to the brim with talent. And this film is set in 1954 Detroit, Michigan, where small-time criminals are hired to steal a document. And when their heist goes horribly wrong, their search for the man who hired them and for what purpose sends them swerving through all echelons of the race-torn, rapidly changing city. So I went into this film admittedly knowing nothing about it. I'm not even joking you. I legitimately just turned on HBO Max and I saw this at the top of the list of just added. And I saw Don Cheadle and Benicio del Toro on the little thumbnail and I was like, oh, okay, what's this? And then I click on it and I see Steven Soderbergh is attached to it. Out of pure curiosity, I just clicked on the thumbnail and within that opening titles, I knew I made the right decision watching it that night. This movie is crafted with that surefire Steven Soderbergh style that we've all grown used to. No spoilers when I say this, but the opening title sequence is just a Don Cheadle's character walking through the streets of Detroit. And then I'm seeing all of these other names pop up, like Noah Jupe, Ray Liotta, Brendan Fraser, names I haven't thought about in so long. And I was like, I'm in for a fun time with this one, aren't I? And sure enough, as is the case with most of Soderbergh's work, No Sudden Move was great. I really enjoyed his approach to this direction, and as I've mentioned, it has that crisp Soderbergh style. The shot composition and the cinematography also, so sleek. All the production design elements, perfectly fitting for a mafia mystery like this one. And the mystery, for the most part, I thought was pretty intriguing in its own right. A movie like this one nowadays in 2021 is extremely difficult to pull off, but Soderbergh pulled this one off extremely effectively. I was always fascinated to see what was going to happen next. And we'll get to the irony of that statement in just a second, but I need to talk about this cast. Across the board, everybody is just phenomenal. Everybody was on top of their game here, so much so I can't exactly pinpoint one actor who specifically steals the show. Don Cheadle is our main actor here, almost like your reluctant figure in this whole scheme that's been drawn up, and I swear, this is probably the best work he's done in years, maybe since Traffic if I'm being completely honest. He completely transforms himself into this guy. In my eyes, Cheadle is a dark horse candidate for Best Leading Actor at the Oscars. I swear, he was that good. Benicio del Toro also was fabulous in this film. He was just so slimy and vile and smarmy to the max. But it's so strange. You couldn't help but get behind him and feel intensity whenever he was on the run. I oddly enough wanted him to escape with the paper despite all of his flaws. And I will admit, no spoilers on this one of course, but the way his whole arc plays out, completely unexpected. Never would I have thought in a million years would I have guessed what happened to this character, but it was completely bananas. And David Harbour also, like, man oh man was he good. The thing I respected the most about his performance in this was he was so willing to step out of his comfort zone from roles like he had in Stranger Things or Black Widow even. Now keep in mind, he did shoot Black Widow before this. But Harbour kind of plays a coward. This character wants no part of anything going on. And it was kind of jarring, but really cool to see David Harbour as the one in this position. Give the man credit where it's due. He can act. Everybody can act in this one. Kieran, Culkin, Brendan Fraser, Ray Liotta. As I mentioned, these are names I haven't seen or even thought of in quite some time. And it is so great to see all of them put together thriving in a movie directed by Soderbergh of all people. And again, no spoilers, but there is a cameo from a really famous actor towards the end of the second act. Here's your hint. He is a frequent collaborator with Soderbergh himself. And this man is not mentioned anywhere in the opening titles, but as soon as he appeared in frame, I about flipped the biscuit. It was so cool. I was so excited to see this guy playing a mafia boss badass. It was just pure movie magic. I only really have one big issue with it, and that was how certain arcs wrapped up. I mentioned there was a twist involving Benicio del Toro's character towards the end of the film. albeit surprising, I wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of how these arcs wrapped up. I don't know, I may need to watch the movie again to really put all the pieces together, but just judging it from a first watch, to me, it was kind of befuddling how the script went from point A to point B on most occasions. Other than that, this is a damn good film. It's not my favorite from this director. I still think I prefer Ocean's 11 and Logan Lucky over this, but nevertheless, I'm giving No Sudden Move a B+. So while it's not the most interesting caper Soderbergh has given us, best to not sleep on this one. And I know a lot of you guys watching this right now are gonna really dig this. Maybe even more so than I did. I highly recommend it to all of you guys. It's on HBO Max right now. I think this one's gonna be worth your while. This is all just my opinion though. What do you guys think of No Sudden Move? Have you seen it yet? Do you agree with me? Did you not? And I'm also curious, what is your guys' favorite mafia film ever? Let's go ahead and continue all this discussion down in the comments section below. As you guys know, I love making these videos and starting the discussion with you guys about cinema and all things entertainment, and I really do appreciate you guys sticking around with me for the long haul. If this is your guys' first visit to the channel today, please do consider hitting that subscribe button down below as hard as you possibly can. It's completely free and you can always change your mind later, and it also keeps you up to date with all of my future uploads from here on out. And one more reminder guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up button on your way out. That's another way you can really help get my content out there. As always, look out for more exciting content hitting the channel very soon. You guys are the best. And with all that being said, back talk, commence.